Terrorism in America. Terrorism in America. There's terrorism happening in America right now as we speak. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, for reals. Who is the terrorist? It's Americans. Dun dun dun. We Americans are terrorists onto ourselves. What? What are we doing? Who's doing what? Let's figure it out. So, who's the terrorist? You? Me? Who's the terrorist? First, let's talk about piracy. When you pirate websites are often owned by outside countries, where they're putting the movie or whatever it is out there for free. Whether they're making ads, money out of it, I don't know what the situation is. But they're putting the movies out there for free. So people can log onto their computers, Google the information, find it, be like, okay, done. There you go. I watched the movie for free instead of paying $14 or $17 to go see the movie. So that's the situation. That's piracy. That's a form of terrorism to the American culture. Because what it's doing is it's stealing from the businesses that are creating this product and the jobs that could be created and the productivity and the creativity that could be funneled into those projects. But it's stifled and hindered by the people that stream in television shows and their beloved television shows that are streamed but they're not watched. There's various different elements that the networks really need to look into in order to solve and address this issue. So you've got that, right? You've got these foreign entities, and oftentimes they're giant countries with a lot of money, that allow this to happen. And we know who you are, you know what I mean? So it's a form of terrorism that we as Americans are a part of. We are a part of stealing people's jobs. We are a part of taking money from something that doesn't belong to us. It's a form of terrorism, terrorizing our culture, terrorizing our economy. So I recommend that if you're a person that streams, don't stream. Don't stream. If you, just for the nature of being an American, being a cultural person that cares about America as a country, as individuals, as your soul, as an entity, don't stream for free stuff that you're not supposed to. And, people are like, well, what about the viruses? It was like, regardless of the viruses, regardless of everything, just for the consciousness and the nature of your soul, it's really important not to do that. So there's so we've got that element out of the way, right? But then we've got the element of the corporations. The corporations that, I remember back in my day, we used to go to the movies and we would complain about the trailers. We'd be like, oh, these trailers, so many trailers before the movie. Hey, when's the movie starting? And now we get excited we go see movies because of the trailer in front of it. We get excited about the trailer. We watch commercials before the trailers. We watched, we watched the commercials, then the trailers, then the movie. So there's that giant, and the prices have literally doubled. Like literally doubled. So all those elements, the enormous amount of money that celebrities make. So-and-so got $1 billion gajillion dollars for being in this movie. It's like, well, what about the whole, residuals? Isn't there, the whole you getting a check on the mail kind of thing at the end of the year? Isn't there those residuals? Isn't those residuals enough? All those kind of elements. And making it pricier for individuals who can't afford to be a part of the conversation. So people who feel that they can't afford to be a part of the conversation in order to be a part of the conversation are going to steal the product that is part of the conversation in order to be a part of the conversation. Now what I say to the people who want to be a part of the conversation, maybe you don't need to be a part of the conversation. Maybe there's more productive things you can do with your time. Instead of finding out whether the Avengers ends or not and what's the game and I don't even know who's the scores. So all those things, in the Game of Thrones, I think I've seen enough trailers to know the entire season. I don't really care. So all those things, come into play. So you've got those both of those sides, the people that want to be a part of the conversation and the people that are producing the contract that don't want their money to be taken away. So where's the middle ground? NBC. I love NBC. NBC has, for me, when I've seen the entire scope of everybody who puts together what they're putting together, NBC is, I believe, the best. 24 hours later, or the next day, you've got all the shows that they showed the night before. They've got their commercials. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to have cable. It's right there. NBC, I think personally, NBC should start bolstering their internet presence because of how beautiful they handled that situation. Got my favorite shows. I can log on. I don't even need to log on. I can just go and watch. Whereas, ABC's other was like, what's your password? Who's your internet provider? I was like, I don't have any. It's ABC. I was like, why? You can't. I said, what? So I don't care about your show anymore. And little by little, and also the CW. The CW is also great with how they're handling the next day. You got the show. Sometimes even the same day. Same with CBS. And then CBS is trying to get you to their secret access with the Twilight Zone. I don't necessarily think that that's a pull for me. I saw the first episode. Yay, great job. Am I going to pay to have... No, I'm not. I'm trying to minimize my television watching. Be more productive for you. So, all those elements. So, let's double check our list. Piracy, a form of terrorism. Yeah, it's a form of terrorism. If you want to be an American terrorist, go ahead and pirate and see what happens. So don't recommend it because you're taking, and people are like, well, what about these big corporations? It's like, yeah, but the money still, it's on you. It's on you. The law is set. This is the product that they're selling, and that's the universal thing. And if you're going some around way to try to get it without any paying for it, then with the prices that they've set, then you're out of luck. Sorry, and that's the universal laws. So you got a bit in the universe perhaps wants you to move in another direction. Not waste so much of your time on the fantasies, Maybe I was speaking right, but that's what I'm talking about. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think about abortions? Are you against them? Are you pro-abortion? Let me know in the comment section down below, because that's what I'm talking about next. Take care. Don't pirate.